Hello, my lovelies, and we are here with Eternities. It is pre-release day, so we are going to be able to open up a box of the collector booster. Will we get anything good? We'll find out. We're here at one of our local game stores, and let's see what happens with this box. All right, Edge of Eternities. There's a few cards in this set that I'm looking forward to, but there's really only one card that I am seriously looking into, and that's my lovely card for my slivers. Besides that, everything else is fair game, and we'll see how it goes. Alright. I'm going to move our aliens over here instead. We haven't really found a name for them yet, so we'll see how that goes. Put our pack story over there. Get ourselves shifted a little bit. And here we go. Alright, so first one, let's open this up. Oh my gosh, they don't even have a pull tab, so we're going to just go the old-fashioned way. Get some strength behind it. Maybe. And of course I kill my alien when I do this, so we're gonna fix that. My poor guy. That's probably the cleanest open I've ever done. No actual tears. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got an Ice Cave Crasher, a Zealous Display, Drill 2 Deep, EoE Operative. The jellyfish are going to be interesting with this, I think. Auxiliary Boosters, Hydler Blade. That might go on my equipment deck, I'm not sure. We'll have to take a look at that one. We'll do that later on. We'll sort them out later on. Scrounge for Eternity, EoE Infiltrator, Cavaron Harrier. I am so terrible at pronunciations. Look at that beautiful mountain. Oh, I am liking these lands. I was kind of curious, and here we go. Ouroborid. Each creature you control where X is this creature's power. So if you ramp this creature, it could be really good. Plus each creature you control. So this is going to end up ramping itself even. Solar Array. Add 1 mana of any color. When you next cast an artifact spell this turn, that spell gains Sunburst. We'll have to look at the Sunburst mechanic for that one. Cosmogoyf. That's going to be neat. Power is equal to the number of cards you own in exile, and its toughness equal to that number plus 1. And a Mana Vault. Alright. Devastating Onslaught. Look how pretty that is. I haven't got these, but too high. I am so sorry, y'all. You all probably missed out on some of that. But those are... Artwork is pretty. These are all super pretty. We'll go back over them again real quick for you guys, since I had that in a peculiar spot. Those are nice. I'm really liking the idea of these. Alright. Now that we opened up one gracefully, we can kind of be rough with the others as long as we don't damage the cards, right? Right. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh, see, we got art cards still. Call me weird. I'm the only one I know that really wants all the art cards. I love all art cards. Depressurize. Mental Modulation. Rig of War. EoE Light Jammer. Auxiliary Boosters again. Sunstar Lightsmith. Station Monitor. Wet Stalker Ardent. Carabotanist. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Ooh, look at that. That has got the little sparklies in it. It's so gorgeous. I am loving that. Hard Light Containment. Enchant artifact you control. When its aura enters, exile target creature and opponent controls until its aura leaves the battlefield. Enchant permanent has ward 1. Nice. Long range sensor. Ragast. Interesting. Gemstone Caverns. Adgaria Wepsland based. That's the planet. That's the Plains planet. That's awesome. Okay, so far these are pretty cool. I'm really liking the artwork on these and everything else. I was very hesitant about it being space themed, if I was going to like it or not. I think I like these. I actually do think I'm truly enjoying these more than I thought I would. Alright, we have our spacecraft here with station on it. Banishing Light. Fungal Colossus. Nebula Dragon. Swarm Color. Ascendant Cadet. Dubious Delicacy. Sammy, Ship's Engineer. I know a lot of people have been looking at that card. Bruntar, Territorial Bruntar. Another Forest. The Eternity Elevator. So, add X mana of any one color where X is the number of charge counters on the Eternity Elevator. So that's going to be a nice one for, like, things that really need all that land. So that could be pretty good. There's our... Nope, that's just a cycling. That's not even a Painless land. Sledge class speed ship. Creeping Star Pit. Pinnacle Star Cage. When this artifact enters, exile artifacts and creatures with mana value 2 or less until this artifact leaves the battlefield. Put each card exiled this way with this artifact into its owner's graveyard. Then create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token for each card put into a graveyard this way. Sacrifice the artifact. That's interesting. I'm kind of curious if that would be interesting with my toy house, my doll house or whatever. I think I actually called that deck the toy box. I don't know. That deck I haven't really gotten a deep connection with yet. I want to. I seriously want to, but it's just been hard because I haven't seen it pop the way I want it to, and I think there's just more work that needs to be done to it. Lux Knight Breacher. Ice Cave Crasher. Drill Too Deep again. Starport Security. I know some people were talking about this card. Gene Pollinator. Lash Whip Predator. Lightless Evangel. All Fate Stalker. Glacier Godmaw. Beautiful swamp. Look at that beautiful swamp. Terminal Velocity. Evando Bushbrazer. Singularity Rupture. Cathedral of War. There's Sammy again, but better. Look at the artwork. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. And a lander drone. So far, nothing's making me jump up and down, but still some good stuff. I always love how busy LGSs can be, and when you get the right people there, it makes it so much of a difference. Squire's Lightblade. Look at that. Comet Crawler. Gravblade Heavy. Diplomatic Revelations. Starport Security. Sunstar Expansionist. Vote Out. Cerebral Download. Blade of the Swarm. Another shimmery, beautiful swamp. Biotech Specialist. Feral Fern. There's Caveron. It's the mana, the mountains planet. Nesting Grounds. Eternity Elevator. And a lander robot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got one more and then we're halfway through. I'm not yet seeing my baby, but that's okay. We're going to keep on going, keep on keeping on. Zealous Display, Wormwall Sweeper, Vanishing Light, Gravblade Heavy, Caveron Skywarden, Scour for Scrap rather, Seed Ship Impact, Bygone Colossus, Atomic Microsizer, a Plains, Memnon the Right Hand, that's what we're going to call it, Exploration Broodship, interesting, Rust Harvester, beautiful art right there. I like that kind of. That's kind of neat. Swarmyard, the Dominion Bracelet, very much in the very anime style. Lander, Human Soldier. We are halfway there. Will I get the card I'm looking for, or will this just be a unfortunate luck of the draw? Let's find out, guys. So far, a lot of it is really pretty. A lot of this got me kind of thinking on what could or could not go into my decks. But it's also just one of those, like, play with what you get and see what happens. This one has me kind of interested in seeing how that's going to work out, because the whole indestructible thing, the nutrition block. Virus Beetle, I don't think I've seen this one yet. When this creature enters each opponent, discards a card. I like that. Embrace Oblivion, okay. Sky Stinger, Annul, another Sammy, Dubious Delicacy, more food, Pull Through the Weft. Alright, now we get to the big ones again. Gene Morph, Imago. There's a lot of landfall stuff here too. That's going to be really kind of fun to see how that goes with my green sleeves. Nova Hectite. Cascading. I can't even tell what that is, honestly, but I still like it. Loading Zone. Put on a creature, spacecraft, or planet you control. Twice that many of each of those kind of counters are put on instead. That's going to be interesting. And a beautiful planetary art card. Alright, so far, some pretty neat stuff. Got some ships, not a whole lot. Nothing that's like jumping out and making me go, holy crap. But there are some good ones here. But that just means that the good ones still to come, right? There's going to be that one pack. That one pack that's really going to make me fall off my seat. Weft Blade, Orbital Plunge, Galactic Wayfarer, Ilavi Operative, Sky Stinger, Survey Mechan, Dawn Strike Vanguard, Tapestry Warden, Terrapact Intimidator, Beautiful Mountain, the Loading Zone, Baloth Prime. Okay, this tapped with 6 stun counters on it. Whenever you sacrifice a land, create for a green beast creature token and untap that creature. If you sacrifice a land, you gain 2 life. Interesting. Godless Shrine. This is one of the pain lands. That's probably going to go to my Angels, more than likely, to be honest with you. I'm not sure yet. High Market. Ice-Till Explorer. Look at that. You may play additional land on each of your turns. You may play lands from your graveyard. Whenever land you control enters, mill a card. So that one's kind of interesting to see how that goes. We have an elemental that looks a lot like Omnath. Yeah, see, now we're just tearing them apart recklessly. Intrepid Tenderfoot, Depressurize, Ilavi Lightjammer, Bright Spear Zealot, Nanoform Sentinel, Steam Rip, Pulsar Squadron Ace, Molecular Modifier, Monoist Sentry, another beautiful swamp with all the shimmer, Warmaker Gunship. A lot of these ships I'm going to have to read a lot about because they've got so much detail. Scouring Swarm, Pinnacle Starcade rather. We have the foil like version, and now we have that. Shambling Vent, Stomping Ground, so that's another pain one, and another beautiful art card. 3 more. Will this be it? 3 is one of my lucky numbers. We'll find out. I'm going to put this over here because that one opened up beautifully. Radiant Strike, Ilavi Gateblade, Nutrient Block, Bright Spear Zealot, Swarm Color, Territorial Bruntar, Gigastorm Titan, Caesarean Voidborn, Seed Ship Broodtender, another beautiful forest. There's the Watery Grave for blue-black, the Painland. Moxite Refinery, interesting. Whoop, went too fast. Terminal Velocity, that's beautiful. Nesting Grounds, again, it made me think it was the one I wanted, but it's not. Mutinous Massacre. And then an Incubator to Phyrexian Token. I mean, if y'all saw my video for Thursday, you know what I'm feeling about with the Phyrexians being mentioned and what I hope will happen. I also had a few other thoughts for where Wizards can go from here, but I think I might make that into a video. I think I mentioned that on my video for Thursday. If not, we'll have a video about me talking about possible directions. Rig of War, Luxnite Breacher, Germinating Worm, Flight Deck Coordinator, Sir Vondam, the Lucent, Code Cracker. Okay, that's a cute pup. It's an alien pup, but it's a cute pup. Edge Rover, Interceptor Mechan, Island. I don't think that's the Galaxy foil, but still pretty. Zoo Ifrit, and Spirit Flagship. Another Memnon. Meteor Crater. Another Stomping Ground. Oh, that one's in Galaxy foil though. Lander and Drone. Alright, last one, guys. Will we get what I'm looking for, or will we be out of luck? Let's find out. Virus Beetle, Intrepid Tenderfoot, Nanoform Sentinel, Nebula Dragon, Germinating Worm, Broodguard Elite, Rayblade Trooper, Systems Override, Annul, a beautiful Galaxy foil Plains, Singularity Rupture, Radiant Summit. There it is. We got it. We got the one card I wanted. I am very happy now. That is all I wanted right there. Last card. Beautiful. Mana Confluence and Sunset Saboteur. And then a signed beautiful card, a Bonder's Enclave. Guys, that's it. That's all I cared about was right there. We got it. We hit the jackpot in my personal opinion, but we'll see how the other ones go, and we'll see how the market goes. You give it about a week and you see what happens, but honestly, I see a lot of possibilities with this set. So what do you think? Have you gotten a chance to crack any open? Have you found any real good big hits? Let me know in the comments. And let me know what you think about this set. I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about with this set and how they can incorporate it in their current decks or even new decks. Until next time, don't forget to up-tap, unkeep. I always mess this up. Untap, upkeep, and draw. And also, make sure you pay the one. Bye.